Oh, hey, Raccoon. I bet y'all know who you are. You're not gonna eat that banana? Hey, you're not gonna eat that banana? I'm gonna stop right here for a second because I'm not positive which one that is. Because that's a small raccoon. I think that's old Black Mark's brother or partner, run around, whatever. But it looks just like Black Mark, but it don't have the mark on the face. I think that's been the shy one that hadn't been coming by. Not the shy one. One raccoon. I called a shy one. That's not him. But this raccoon right here, I've probably got one or two videos of him, her, a she, it, a she, he. That raccoon didn't know if it's a she or a he. That raccoon didn't know. He didn't know what sex. He didn't know what sex he was opposite of. He didn't know what sex he was opposite of. That raccoon didn't know if he's opposite of a boy or opposite of a girl. He didn't know. That raccoon there, he didn't have time to find out right now. He was eating. Oh, that raccoon would rather eat to find out. Oh, I know who he is. He's the one, Tattoo. That's what I called him, Tattoo. I think that's Tattoo I called, because on his right hand and his left hand, up by the wrist part right there, it looks like he has a tattoo on both of his hands. Now, he's not eating that banana. I got another banana right here. You know, a piece of right here is where I broke it off earlier. But they just ripe. These bananas are just ripe. They smell good. They taste good. But that bag, that box, that raccoon's eating out of right now, that's hard. I just bought that bag of food day before yesterday. It's a brand new bag of food I bought from Black Spot. And then in that bowl, there's pecans all in there. There's probably 2 handfuls of pecans I mixed up in there. And I figured I'd start mixing the pecans with the hard food. And that way they could have a choice. I don't remember what that food is. I think that's a seafood blend. I think that's what that is right there. It has 3 or 4 different kind of seafood mixed up. That hard food does. I don't remember the name of the brand that I bought. Oh, Tattoo. I hadn't seen Tattoo there by himself in a long time, or if I can remember I did. I remember I seen him because I named him. I seen that raccoon because I named him Tattoo. But yeah, that raccoon, Black Mark, One Eye, and Broke Jaw, all of those 4, they hang around together. I see them together. And then there's another raccoon. I've only got a glimpse of him. I did see a possum come by tonight, but the possum, he just went over here, got him a drink of water, and turned around and walked off. Well, actually, the possum stood there for about 10 minutes just looking around, and the food was right there. Normally, the possum, he'll climb up there on the breakfast table and go ahead and eat too. That's an old good raccoon right there. Old Tattoo's a good one right there, Tattoo. He didn't know that was Tattoo. That might have been Tattoo. He played on Fantasy Island, didn't he? That Tattoo, he played on Fantasy Island. That raccoon might have been a movie star when he played on, what was that thing? The Love Boat. That's what it was. The Love Boat, where they had, I don't remember the name of the thing now. It was back in the 70s or 80s. The 80s, I reckon. It might have been Love Boat. I don't know. Tattoo. That's where they on Fantasy Island thing there, where they had, I can't even think of the name of the actors in there no more. Been so long since I seen it or thought about it. But that raccoon there, he loves those pecans, and my back's starting to hurt. Yeah, I was about sick all day yesterday. Well, actually, last night I was sick. I was out here last night recording the raccoons, and I was sick from, and then all day Friday I was sick. All day Friday I was sick. And let me step right here. All day Friday I was sick, and I know raccoon, I gotta fill that thing back up. But all day Friday I was sick, and yesterday, and I laid in bed resting because my back hurt. I didn't feel good about half the day, and I went to bed. I think I went to bed about 7 o'clock last night, and I woke up about 2 o'clock this morning. So about 2:30 I put this out. It's about 5:30 right now. But what I did was I had that bowl about half full of food, and I left a banana in there. I took 2 pieces of bananas and put in there, and then I put the top on top of that box. I didn't lock it down, I just set the top on top of it. That way the cats and the rats couldn't come up here and get to it. And I figured the raccoon's smart enough. The raccoon take the top off of the bowl. He'd take the red top off the bowl and he'd eat it. Raccoon's that smart. And but anyway, when I got up this morning, about 2/3 of the food was gone. Both of the bananas were gone. There was a mess all over the table. There's about 100 ants, 200 ants on top of the table. And that's one reason I can't leave the food out too long without watching them, because I don't know, the ants, they just keep coming. I could probably rake up around here and clean up and, do different things, but I like nature. And he's got his back turned up to me. That's a boy right there. I can see you a boy from right in. I can see you. Your left eye, you a boy. Your left eye, you a boy. Your right eye, you're a girl. I can see your left eye right now, and you're a boy. I can see that left eye. Oh, that was your right eye I was looking at, wasn't it? My left, your right, yeah. That raccoon, he was so nice. Raccoon, could I sit down right here? Come here. I was just gonna sit down right here. Oh gosh. Yeah, my back's hurting so much right now, and I can't stand up any longer. I might put my back brace on. Yeah, that was Tattoo. He normally only comes around every once in a while. I mean, I see him, but he don't let me get real close. He like Black Mark. They are brothers or sisters. They brothers. I don't know what Black Mark is, but I know that one right there. Tattoo's a boy. I know he's a boy. But anyway, they brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers, brother, sister, sister. They somebody. Mosquitoes is out. It's pretty nice out tonight right now, and it's real nice. I have a long sleeve shirt on, but it's real nice. And a lot of clouds in the sky. Clouds probably moving 100 miles an hour. I can see 1 or 2 stars. I like it right now. It's real quiet. The only thing I can hear is the mills, the pup mills, and the other mill. Yeah, here where I live, they have this place where they get fat stumps. That's a pine tree. That's a pine tree. When they cut it down, the stump, it'll turn into fat lighter. And they take that fat lighter and they haul it about 4 states on a semi truck to my state where I live at. And they take that fat lighter, the stumps, and they get the juice out of the fat lighter, the resin, and they make beauty products with it that women put on their face. They put it in Gatorade drinks. They put it, I think it's Gatorade or one Pepsi makes, Powerade, whatever it is. And then anyway, they put that resin out of that stump in that drink, and they put that rosin in the makeup that women put on their face, and they take it, put it in medicine, and they take it in what else? There was something I was gonna say, but anyway, I can hear that mill. They run 24 hours a day, cutting them stumps up and grinding the stumps up and getting they grind the stumps up to a pulp, and they get all the juice out of it, all the rosin out of it, rosin, and they make they make hundreds of products with this. Like I said, they take a pine tree, a big old tall pine tree, they cut it down, and then they let it sit for a few years. In certain conditions right there, that stump would turn in hard as a brick. You've seen it when you build a fire. You take a piece of a pine fat lighter, little splinters of fat lighter, and start a fire with. And but they'll take that same thing that you start a fire with, and they'll take the rosin out of that, and they put it in these products. Like I say, they put it in Gatorade and Powerade, I think it is. Read the ingredients on there, see if it don't say down there rosin, however you pronounce it right there. And the beauty products, not all of them, but some of them put that stuff in them, and pills, and but I can hear that mill. And then the other mill I can hear is where they make paper at, the pulp mill. They make paper there. You go to work at that mill, you work there for your whole life until you turn 65, 70, whatever, 65, 70, and then you retire, and you got over $1 million, because that company, for every dollar you put in, they put $1 in. You save 100, they'll put 100 in there to match it. You save 1,000, they'll put 1,000 in there to match it, and they'll keep the money for you, and they'll add interest to it over the 20-something years, 30 years, however long you want to work out there. My cousin went to work out that pulp mill out there when he was a teenager, first thing out of school. He retired last year. He had about $2 million saved up from retiring from the mill out there, where they make paper at. They grind trees up. They grind pine trees up, and they make paper out of it. Well, anyway, I done got off the raccoon subject here. I'm just rambling on right now. But this is the mess the raccoon made right here. He did not touch the banana. He made a mess. Yeah, a while ago this whole table was about half full of ants. I had to go wash it off. This is the raccoon's footprint right here. Just in case I want to track that raccoon right there. That's his footprint. See, look at that right there. See that ant? See that ant? Now, I can't leave this food down here, because these 2 ants right here, what they gonna do is they're gonna go tell the rest of the ants, hey, the food's over here. And what I did was I washed this board off. See that ant right there? See them ants? Now, that's what happens if I just leave this food sitting right here. They looking for that food. Look at them, they got a trail. They building a trail right now. Let me get up here, we're gonna look at this right here. I wanna show you something. See this ant? See this ant? See these ants? That ant? That ant, that ant, that ant, that ant, that ant. This ant's coming towards banana. Where they coming from? There's one. Oh, there it is right there. Look. I see that's what happened right there. I washed this board off, but that piece right there didn't. When I washed it off, that piece didn't wash off. I took the board and just took some water right there, and threw it all over here and washed it off. And that's why the answer's up here now, because of that. Now see, I poured water all on this. I soaked all this down with water all the way around this right here earlier. Look at that big old ant. He's talking about, you better get to work, get to work, get to work. Let's see, here they come right here. Let's see where they're going right here. All right, we got us an ant war now.